Yeah, welcome to Positive Vibes with Sammy R. I'm glad you could join me. I figure I'll do something different. I figure I will walk and talk with y'all. I'm on my way to work right now. Feels good. I got the fam in the house and everybody. So I figure I'll do this a little different. Binghamton is very quiet, so I'm able to walk and talk to y'all, man. I want to talk about the appreciation for family and friends. I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate their friends until they're gone, or don't appreciate their family members until they're gone. These are the people that were with you through thick and thin. Well, everybody has different family situations and stuff like that. I'm pretty close to my family, but close from a distance type of situation. I feel like I perform a lot better when I'm not around. But we have to appreciate our friends and the people that are with us every day, our family members, everybody, because they're the ones that's there for us at in the end of the day. Most of the time we choose friends, we choose people we just met over people who's been there with us through thick and thin. We treat them like they're nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And we give attention to the new kid on the block, you know what I mean? In that way. And we just forget about the people who's been there with us. And especially 2021. 2021 has been so rough. We've been losing people left and right. Lost a couple of people in the neighborhood, a couple of old timers and stuff. And it gets to make you think, damn, am I really doing enough to appreciate my family? And am I doing enough to really show how much I care and how much I appreciate them? Because sometimes we just don't take in consideration what we really have until we lose them. When we lose them, we just saying, dang, I should have called more, I should have did this. And this goes for me as well. I just feel like sometimes there ain't enough hours in the day, right? But it's just crazy, man, the way things has been going so far. This virus has been going, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's just like things are not getting better. Things are not getting better, you know what I'm saying? That's the way it feels sometimes. And that's why I say that we have to learn how to appreciate the people that's with us, man. Learn how to appreciate life, period. I don't think that we do enough to show appreciation to people. Well, I'm talking for myself, because I don't really know what everybody else does. But when it comes to myself, I don't feel like I do enough to show my appreciation to like my moms, my sisters, my brothers, things like that. I'm so caught up in my life, that I'm living, that I do forget that sometimes. And I do have to get better with that. Yeah. Weather's changing, weather's getting nice. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. I got my kids both under the same roof. It's always a great thing. And I appreciate that. I appreciate life's lessons. I appreciate things that I go through, even if they're rough. Because when you go through rough things, it tends to build character. It tends to make you stronger as a person mentally. If you always get what you want, there's no point of playing the game of life if you already win all the time. That's why sometimes it's fair for some people to lose and some people to win. If you don't put that work in and you lose, whose fault is that? You gotta keep grinding and, make the best out of yourself. Put yourself out there. Get all your blessings. Get everything that you can out there, because it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. It's really rough. Yeah, we lost a couple of old timers in the block. Then I start to think, and I'm like, damn, I remember when I was a kid and they were the old timers. Now I'm becoming an old timer and they're older and they're leaving us. And it's just crazy. And then when people pass away, the crazy thing is, that's when you start thinking, and that's when you start realizing the part that they played in your life. You know what I'm saying? The role that they played to help you become the person that you are today. And it's too bad that it always happens when they pass away, that we start to realize that. That is very sad, but that's why we have to show appreciation to each other. Show appreciation to your wife. Tell her how beautiful you think she is. Tell her how appreciative you are of her being your ride or die, being by your side through things that you went through. You understand what I'm saying? Give her that appreciation, man. Give her that acknowledgement. Acknowledge yourself for doing the things that you're doing to better yourself. Acknowledge yourself that you're still taking care of your family, your kids. You have to acknowledge yourself. Don't wait for people to acknowledge you. You grab that spotlight and you acknowledge yourself because you deserve it. You know, every day is not a beautiful day, but we can turn it that way because it all starts in the mental. Everything starts with you in the mental. Everything. If you want to be happy, it's all in your mind. It's all in your soul and the way you've been, you know, working on yourself and the way you've been, you know, the way you got your mind set up to be. You wake up and the first thing you say is, today's gonna be a great day. Not today's already messed up. Because there's ways of fixing things. There's always a way to fix things. Even when it seems impossible, man. Even when it seems like it's too rough. Even when it seems like you can't bear with it anymore. That's when you get tougher. And that's what makes us great people. Resilient people. You understand what I'm saying? Word. But I appreciate everybody in my life. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for subscribing, taking time to listen to my videos. You know, lately I've been falling back a little bit on the content. That's because I've been having a lot going on in my life. Positive, by the way, not negative. I had a lot going on in my life that I'm working through. And I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. I know that I don't have the best life, but you know what? I'm happy for myself, and I'm happy that I'm in the position that I am, going from where I came from. I remember chipping in for nickel bags of weed, $5 bags of weed. I remember doing stupid things, like stealing from my mom's, and when I was younger, just to go out there and smoke and get high and stuff like that. Coming from that to the way I am now, it's like the total respect. And those things that I've done to my family and things, these are things that I can speak about now because I already spoke to them about it. You understand what I'm saying? I cried for forgiveness. And that's why I could talk about it so comfortably and so easily. But I'm halfway to work. Thank y'all for listening. I know this is kind of awkward, you know, you're used to seeing me in the crib and doing all the settings and stuff, but I'm gonna try a couple of different things while I work on the basement studio. I'm gonna try a couple of ways to get my message across. And if there's none of this stuff works, I'll go back to the way it was. But thank y'all for bearing with me. If no one didn't say they love you, let me be the first. I love you. Remember that you're the most amazing person in the world. Remember that without you, the foundation, there is nothing around you. Everything around you collapses if it ain't for you. So stay strong and love is love. Until next time, Positive Vibes with Sammy R. 1.